Hello. Welcome back. At least 5 people have been killed at Kabul airport, and 3 stowaways are reported to have fallen to their deaths from one airborne plane as thousands of Afghans tried desperately to get on flights out of the country amid increasingly chaotic scenes. U.S. troops fired shots in the air at Hamad Karzai airport to prevent hundreds of civilians from running onto the tarmac after they took over Afghanistan's air traffic control. Witnesses said it was not clear whether the victims were killed by gunshots or in a stampede. Footage published by Osfaka showed 3 stowaways falling to the deaths after clinging onto the wheels of a military plane as it took off from Kabul airport. Panicked Afghans were also seen climbing up the outside of an airbridge in a bid to get on board planes and chasing a U.S. military C-17 down the runway. All commercial services have been suspended, with only military flights leaving the country as the UK, US and other Western countries repatriate their citizens. It comes as the Ministry of Defence confirmed the first British nationals had landed at RAF base Brize Norton after being evacuated from Kabul. The Taliban swept into the capital on Sunday after the Western-backed government collapsed and President Ashraf Ghani fled the country, bringing a stunning end to a 2-decade campaign in which the US and its allies had tried to transform the country. The US Embassy has been evacuated and the American flag lowered, with diplomats relocating to the airport in scenes reminiscent of the evacuation of the Embassy of Saigon in 1975. Other Western countries have also closed their missions and are flying out staff and civilians. Almost all major checkpoints in Kabul were under Taliban control by Monday morning, and Afghanistan's Civil Aviation Authority issued an advisory saying the civilian side of the airport had been closed until further notice and that the military controlled the airspace. Taliban officials said everyone would be allowed to return home from Kabul airport if they decide to stay in the country and promised civilians would not be harmed. The group previously said Westerners would be allowed to leave the country but that Afghans would be barred from departing. U.S. troops are guarding the airport and have taken over air traffic control, but all non-military flights are grounded. Early Monday morning, flight tracking data showed no immediate commercial flights over the country. Video posted on social media showed hundreds of people scampering with their luggage toward the safety of the airport terminal with the sound of gunfire breaking out. Thanks for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe.